Hello everyone, welcome to Explore ORZ. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have an amazing day today. So today, we are going to share the top 15 most popular Filipino foods that you guys don't know and probably know. So let's check it out. While visiting a different place, one of the first questions that everyone would like to enjoy is the culinary joys for sure, and when in the Philippines, one of the things you need to do is get a judgment of its traditional menu. The origins of food and history are rich and varied, and you will enjoy encountering them. Inspired by Indian, Chinese, Spanish, and the Malay Kingdom's cuisines, Filipino food is an adventure in itself. But, make eating these most popular Filipino food meals a part of your best things to do in the Philippines, and enjoy every moment of your food trip. Take a peep at 10 of the most popular Philippines foods that you need to try. Number 15 is sweet spaghetti. Filipino spaghetti, also perceived as sweet spaghetti, is related to the usual spaghetti bolognese. The terrain pork or beef is first cooked with aromatics and then seethed in tomato gravy and a selection of herbs until friendly. What initiates this Filipino pick apart is the interest of sweet banana relish to the beef sauce plus the shred cheddar topping. This cult pick is a popular meal served at most Filipino fast food establishments and children's affairs. Number 14 is Dinuguan. Dinuguan originates from the name dugo, which translates as blood, and is a delicious Filipino hog blood soup made of vinegar, diced pork stock, and chili peppers. Some people like applying pork waste such as pipes or other pork body pieces, although this is an obtained flavor. Dinuguan is delicious but not massively salty and usually has a sharp note. The taste varies extensively from a thin soup to a solid, deep grainy soup. This rare recipe serves at fiestas, in Lechon families, and weddings. Number 13 is Pinakbet. Pinakbet is a favorite vegetable dish that applies bagoong, boiled shrimp paste, to improve the taste of the other ingredients. The food usually adds eggplant, okra, string beans, chili peppers, wing beans, pumpkin, and bitter melon. It enjoys onions, garlic, or ginger. Pinakbet is put together until nearly dry, but some changes have a soupy texture. The tastes of the vegetables are then accented with shrimp paste and best matched with rice. Number 12 is Tinalong Manok. Chicken tinola or Tinalong Manok is a classic luxury food made by sautéing rooster slices with ginger, onion, garlic, and fish sauce and then simmering it in chicken stock for around an hour. This simple and healthy soup is a heavy bowl of touch in cold weather. This course is the extension of chili leaves or malunggay. This recipe is not only prepared with rich flavors but also gives healing benefits. Number 11 is Laing. Laing is a Bicolano course, located in the Bicol region, powdered with dried taro petals and coconut milk. It gently simmered, which makes all the flavors united to produce this mildly spicy addicting course. Cooking Laing is so simple, but it does need some tolerance while the taro petals absorb all the water from the pork and the coconut milk. When prepared the correct way, Laing is given a day or two after being cooked and served with rice. Number 10 is Kanala. One of the most enjoyable things about attending the seaside towns and cities in the Philippines is the standard availability of seafood and other fish. When in this seaside paradise, try Kanala, a vinegar-cooked ceviche in the free flame. Kanala can act as simple as raw seafood with vinegar filling over it, but a few restaurants serve the fresh meal with onions, shrimp, soy sauce, slices of pork belly, salted egg, and calamari sauce. Add Kanala to your most select Filipino food menu. Number 9 is Lechon. When it comes to famous Philippines food items today at every special moment, Lechon is one of the most popular. This food is a different dish with Spanish attractions, and no celebration in the country is perfect except there is fairly Lechon for everyone. This course is a roast baby pig that rustles up to the ideal. Everyone enjoys rich, crunchy skin. If you crave to taste one of the most famous Filipino foods, you should look for a place or restaurant that serves the popular Lechon. Number 8 is Chicaron. Taken to the Philippines from Andalusia in Spain, Chicharron is a plate of deep-fried pork sizzle. It is so related to the chicharron of Mexico, crunchy squares of deep-fried pork skins. In the Philippines, chicharron is immersed in coconut vinegar rather than salsa. This course is one of the most famous Philippines meals to eat as a bite with brew or beer. Over time, locals have tested the menu, planning new changes. But nothing gets close to the original chicharron. Number 7 is Arroz Caldo. With Chinese and Spanish attractions, Arroz Caldo is the best option for everyone looking for fresh and healthy food in the Philippines. The signature of this beautiful course translates to rice soup in English. Related to the congee of Vietnam, Arroz Caldo is a bowl of rice, chick porridge boiled in broth, ginger, chives, and hardly saffron. If you require a dish that has a soothing impact on your belly and gives healthy goods, there is nothing more than a bowl of pleasant Arroz Caldo. Number 6 is Cassava Cake. If you are seeking a great Filipino food, cake, or dessert, nothing grows quite close to the famous Cassava Cake. The Pinoy dessert is made with freshly grated cassava powder and coconut milk. The cake is fresh on coals, which provides it with a flavor that standard cakes do not own. What is most satisfying about cassava is that you do not have to assume guilty satisfaction because it is perceived to have kinds of well-being benefits. Number 5 is Sinigang. Usually blended with tamarind, Sinigang is a Philippines legendary food that is sour and spicy. The recipe is a stew cooked with eggplant, tomatoes, onions, ginger, spinach, and fish sauce. You can prefer the meat you desire to perform the recipe with beef, fish, shrimp, or pork. No matter which one you wish, the outcome is always mouth-watering food served with a bowl of rice or tried on its own as a soup. Number 4 is Pancit. Also identified as Pancit, this is one of the numerous delicious Philippines cuisines inspired by Chinese cuisine. This easy dish is a mixture of noodles and whatever vegetables or meat you love to add. Pancit is a signature that began from the Hokkien word pian-isit, which indicates something handily cooked. It might be easy, but it is prosperous with taste, and you will enjoy every mouthful of it. Number 3 is Inasal. Do you like roast chicken? Then you are in for a surprise. The Visayan citizens have completed the dish, and you will never more taste anything similar Inasal. This course immerses in lemongrass, calamansi juice, and ginger. The chicken is barbecued over the fire and cooked with annatto oil. Completed with rice, soy sauce dip, and sometimes juicy chicken fat, Inasal is one of the Philippines' menu things that you cannot miss at all. Number 2 is Lumpia. Seems like eating Filipino foods for lunch? Try Lumpia. Inspired by Chinese food, this recipe is a sweet deep-fried spring roll. This rolling pack is a fusion of minced meat and cut vegetables. Mixed with the right seasonings, it is the tastiest dish you will ever possess for lunch. This lumpia is a popular Filipino course after deciding which, you will never see its spring rolls the related way again. It is a vital piece of the Philippines diet culture. Number 1 is Adobo. No listing of the top 10 Filipino meals can work without the famous adobo on top. The casual Philippines national food is produced with chicken or pork stewed in vinegar and soy sauce with crushed garlic and lots of black pepper. Adobo is one of the rare dishes in the Philippines that involves the local culture that begins with the Spanish name next. This lip-smacking recipe is as Filipino as you can taste, and it serves with nothing else but rice. Every household in the Philippines has its style of preparing adobo, so it might feel a little different from place to place. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our video, remember to help us like and share. If you have yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, remember to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so you will be able to receive the notification when we launch a new video. See you in our next video.